The AUG SMG is quite possibly the single most versatile weapon in modern warfare right now. From being presented to us as an SMG to quickly figuring out it can be converted into an assault rifle and even technically an LMG.
That's a lot of damage!
I can easily say that I've managed to have quite a bit of fun with each setup that I've tried. But before we dive into it, if you're new here and enjoy this content, consider tapping that subscribe button. I upload new videos on Modern Warfare for you to enjoy every week. So without any further ado... Hey guys, Alex here, also known as the Midget Army, and today I'll be discussing a weapon that I think is the most versatile weapon in Modern Warfare to date. From its handling speed to its recoil manageability, the AUG can be kitted to serve many purposes. And whether you kit it to be super fast and competitive with the best SMGs, or you kit it to be big and bulky and then toss it in the LMG category, the AUG delivers on almost any request that you, the user, can throw at it. Versatility aside, I had a lot of fun playing with different configurations. Now while I did use this as an SMG, assault rifle, and LMG, I will say that I had the most fun using it as the first mentioned, the SMG. As a submachine gun alone, this weapon really does fall between the SMG and assault rifle category, with a base ADS speed of 250 milliseconds, which is the slowest of submachine guns, but among the fastest of the assault rifles. The AUG does 30 damage to the limbs, 34 damage to the chest, and 55 damage to the head, giving this weapon an average time to kill of 156 milliseconds, but the most impressive part about it is its time to kill potential at 78 milliseconds, which at the time of this video is the fastest in the full auto category. For my recommended attachments for an AUG SMG, I have the 5mm laser, Forged Tac CQB comb stock, Commando foregrip, 32 round mags, and of course stippled grip tape. This makes for a very fast-paced weapon that will compete with the rest of the SMGs, and therefore you should be playing this as such. As far as the rest of the attachments go, this is really geared towards a fast yet controlled weapon that can not only be used at a very close range, but also a mid-range engagement. It's not meant to compete with the assault rifle players, but it can be handy in a pinch. Now the reason this variant of the AUG was my favorite is because of the fast-paced gameplay that it brings, being an SMG, but also the fact that there isn't a whole lot of recoil to deal with, and what little you do have to deal with is really easy to handle. The AUG SMG is an excellent addition to the arsenal of any player who can go from being up close and very in your face, all the way to the player who's really treating this like an assault rifle. Which brings us into the next variant, the AUG AR. The main component in turning this SMG into an assault rifle is going to be the ammo conversion to the NATO 5.56 rounds, which brings the damage up to 39 in the chest and limbs, and 50 damage to the head. This conversion is also going to reduce the rate of fire and in turn the time to kill, bringing it from 156 milliseconds all the way up to 176 milliseconds. My recommendation for the AR setup is the 407mm extended barrel, Merc foregrip, the 5.56 ammo conversion, the Forged Tac CQB comb stock, and the stippled grip tape. This is going to make for a nice balance between speed and accuracy, and you can still be competitive in those close range engagements while preferably staying in mid-range engagements. However, with this setup, I still find that the average time to kill isn't quite on par with the rest of the assault rifle category, and I frequently struggle to compete with those M4 boys at mid to long range. Partially because of the very strong vertical recoil, the Merc foregrip and the extended barrel definitely help with it, but when you have no extra attachments, the vertical recoil is near double the 9mm rounds. So I think it's safe to say, as far as an assault rifle goes, the AUG, while it's definitely fun, isn't really the best choice, and I personally would rather have the SCAR or Kilo laser variants. Last but not least, we have the AUG H-bar variant. This is basically the exact same as the AR conversion as far as damage goes, however, this variant will have more range, vertical stability, and magazine capacity. First off, we have the 622mm long barrel, the 5mm laser, 60 round drum mags with 5.56 conversion, Forged Tac CQB comb stock, and you guessed it, stippled grip tape. The laser stock and rear grip are all here simply to make this weapon faster and not handle like such a boat, but that's exactly what you get with the conversion of the AUG SMG, a very bulky LMG-like weapon. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you play this to its strengths, which is range and stability, you can absolutely mow unsuspecting enemies down for punishment for not smashing the like button if you haven't done that already. Now the only thing that you should keep in mind while using this is you don't want to get caught out in the open or in close quarter situations, because I lost probably 85% of those engagements and I grew to be very frustrated when I wasn't using this like an LMG. But the moment I switched over to keeping my distance, popping back and forth from cover, I went full on Super Saiyan and managed to pull off a 32-4 game on the Euphrates Bridge. Unfortunately, after that game was over, I realized I hadn't yet pressed record.
You idiot!
Nonetheless, I still had a few very good games with the AUG H-Bar. I might still opt for the Hoger or the MG34 LMGs if I really wanted to play like that, but the little AUG was still very much so a viable option. So that's just about going to do it for this one, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video or got some kind of use out of it. And if you made it to the end, leave a comment down below that just says I watched until the end, or really anything you want, and I'll respond to you. Also, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly content. I upload a new video every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Yo.